Hey boys and girls, this is the Angry Rob coming at you. I'm a newcaster, just decided to sound as creepy as I can, coming right off so y'all don't watch any of my shit ever again. But I'm new at this. Wow, this music is really loud in my ears. I hope it's not that loud for y'all. Up in the top right corner, it's me. My name is Ender on the game. I'm gonna get it changed to the Angry Rob, and down here we have the opponent Zerg, who's in the clan Lux G, and his name is Shambari, and he is just droning up like a madman. Looks like he's sending out an Overlord Scout. Just kind of kicking it. Got my pylon down. Gateway is down. Wow, we are just going to really have to turn down that. I mean, the sound, the audio is just so loud. Music. Okay, let's try that. Okay, it's a little more bearable, I feel like. You know what? Even more. That's so loud. Music. Okay. Okay. Now we got it. Now we got it. I didn't mean to turn the music off. Okay. Anyway, we have an Overlord Scout going out. Looks like we have a relatively early spawning pool going down. What the heck? Trying to... you gotta hate a Zerg that puts a hatchery right in your fucking natural expansion. I don't know. Is he gonna cancel it? Probably. So many probes, so much lost mining time. I wanna see if he cancels it. It's like, it doesn't die. Like, it's literally just not dying. Wow, so much lost mining time. That's terrible, y'all. You should never do that. He should just be building lings right now and just rushing. Got a zealot out on the way. He's going to go in this little gap right here. I do think that maybe lings can get in right here in this region, and I wish I could control a little probe. I'm going to put him on a hold position. I don't know if he... And he went back, so he must have canceled it. So I guess he thinks he's denying me of my expansion, but little does he know I suck, and I'm not planning on expanding at all. Zealot's over here to clean that up. We have a queen out. We have a spawning pool. Not saturated as first base. Looks like he's got one assimilator extractor with 3 drones on it. It looks like he is going to take a second. That is natural. These naturals are easily defended because they are in the back of the base. With the 3rd over here in front. Actually, the 3rd would be here, and the 4th would be here. So pretty easy to defend. My zealot is still working this thing down over here. Overlord, I don't know what he's seen, what he hasn't. I'm getting relatively saturated, not really. Got my little zealot plugging up the hole. I'm going to put a stalker right behind him. That's kind of my favorite thing to do against a Zerg. So, if the zealot can tank for me, he can take all the hits while the stalker is shooting from behind. Now, Mothership Core, I may suck at this game, but Mothership Core is absolutely essential to early defense against Zerg in a game. Looks like I finally put down an expo. Overlord's just kind of going all over the map. Man, he really needs to make some lings. The speed lings just, I feel like, would really crush me right now. It gets to be about the 4 or 5 minute mark, and I get paranoid. I just go ahead and assume, especially a 3-base Zerg has got to be going muta. I ain't got no time for that. What is this? Robo facility. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much useless against muta. The only thing I can really hope for is just a photon overcharge to chase off mutas right here. You know, once you get a big ball of mutas, there's not much you can do. Blink Stalker is pretty much your best bet against a ball of mutas. Looks like a hit squad of SEAL Team 6 Roaches is making its way across the map, slowly but surely. Not much creep spread of any kind from Chambéry. Hydralisk Den. So he either thinks I'm going air, or he just likes some other ranged units. I don't know. We'll find out. Building a second gateway. Got another stalker coming out right now. Here comes an observer. Observer is never a bad first unit to get out of the robotics facility. You just want to know what's going on. You can see burrowed zerg units. If you don't get an observer against a Protoss, you're an idiot, because the DT will just come up your asshole, and it hurts. Ravagers over here. You know, I don't even know what Ravagers do per se. Look, these they're morphing into more Ravagers right here. I know they do this. What's this ability? Corrosive Bile, that I think can actually hit air units if it's like you know, done right. Now I did luckily spot a Roach Warren. Where the hell is it? Over here. Early on, and so well, wasn't all that bad, I guess. No harm done to the mothership core. Double photon overcharge. I think I've got 2 left in there. Yes. No, not quite. Almost 2 left in there. If they come on back, if you ever want to try again. Observer is pretty much just scoping everything. He has no detection. That would be a really great time for DTs, actually. Alright, so since I'm fairly confident that they're going ground, no spire, since I did have the observer looking for one. Spore crawler right here. I'm gonna start this extended thermal lance. You know, a lot of times I even do it before I start making a Colossus, because I just think a Colossus is pretty useless without extended thermal lance. They just don't have enough range, and they're so slow. They're just so easily picked off. Immortals are good against anything armored, and even with this barrier, it auto casts. So yeah, they nerfed Immortals a little bit to where, you know, they couldn't take anything over 10 damage for, you know, forever. But you know, it does wear off now. I think it's an auto cast. I'm pretty sure as soon as they start getting hurt, yeah, that it just turns on. But anyway, Warp Prism. Also, you want to have a few more gateways than I have, but Warp Prism, if you want to bring it with you, it does not have as much of a warp in time as you know how, like, you know, the pylons in LOTV, if it's not connected to a gateway, you are missing an entire army over here, Robert. However, Immortal against Roach, it will win every single time. Not even having a micro here. I don't know what that force field was all about. Maybe just to say that the Sentry was doing something. Anyway, Warp Prism. It doesn't take as long to warp in from a Warp Prism than it does from a pylon with nothing connected to it. Here's my little army. You know, he's on 4 base, but he's just not doing much with it. You know, he's got detectors now. DTs are sort of out of the question, unless I wanted to snipe this guy right now. Man, I wish I could snipe that guy right now. Here I go across the map. You know, I am not one for aggression. I like defense. It just seems like there's not really anything fishy going on because I got that observer going out. This is a pretty good amount of roaches right here. Not upgraded though, and they're really outflanking themselves. It's a horrible mistake. Yeah, just up against 3 Immortals. There's just not much of a chance. Using that War Prison back there to warp in a few additional stalkers. I don't think, yeah, 5 kills for this one, 6 kills for this one, 4 kills. I mean, the Immortals just, I mean, they just destroy anything armored. Coming over here to this first base, open up War Prison again. Warping, I don't pretty much anything. Warping pretty much anything. Zealots, I have a feeling, tons of minerals. I only have 2 gateways back home. Then he just starts stacking on gateways. These are just pylons back here, but back to the fight. You want to stay grouped together when you're getting attacked by zerglings, because if they get a surround on the Immortals, they're actually very dangerous and they can kill them just lickety-split. More stalkers. I got +1 for them. Just kind of crapped out on the upgrades here, but you know, there's just not much you can do. Warp some more stuff in. I mean, am I gonna miss? Yeah, the Immortals just, none of them are gonna die. How many kills? 14, 15, 12. I mean, Immortals versus armored units are just really OP. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm a Protoss player, but this is TheAngryRob. I appreciate y'all signing in, and things will start to look better eventually. I'll have my new rig in, and all this will be crisp and clean, and we'll be doing full 1080p and stuff, but thanks for checking it out. Thanks a lot.